ready? Oh gosh, I'll get on with this, Ash.
Yeah.
You start rotivating, and then me and Terry can follow behind you and do some fine raking. All right then.
Well, who'd have thought it? I never in a million years thought that I'd be able to create something like this. And it's all thanks to the sponsor of today's show, which is Skillshare. Now, we've got the 3D printer and it's been amazing. However, not having the knowledge to be able to back that up and to be able to design things and actually create things myself, it's been really difficult. And thanks to Skillshare, I've been able to take some of their classes on 3D printing, on graphic design. There's so many different things that have helped me in the way here, and there is so many amazing classes with Skillshare. Now there's over 600,000 classes, so whether you want to do something like me, where look at design and creation, whether you want to build your own website with no coding, whether you want to grow your first YouTube channel and become like us here at the Chateau, it's completely up to you, and the classes are so good. And it doesn't matter what level. You can start at a basic skill level if you've got no knowledge, or you can start at an intermediate if you've got some, or you can start at a higher skill level if your skill level's already there, you just want to improve upon it. And it has been an absolute godsend to me because it's been able to talk me through it step by step. I can take the classes at my own pace, and it means that I don't have to worry about doing things. I can do it at the level that I'm at, and I can do the classes when I want to do the classes, basically. So it's made my life so much easier. And Skillshare, what they're doing right now, the first 500 people to use the link in our description will get a 3-month trial on Skillshare. So all of you can try it. Some of you said you didn't have the skill set. You can get it here with Skillshare. So I'm going to get back to creating some more amazing mouldings, and we'll see you soon.
So you might be thinking, why on earth are we sifting through every bit of soil? Well, there's a number of reasons really. One, we like to make every job as difficult and complicated as possible, as you know. But the main reason is because doing it this way, it allows us to get all of the roots out that we're not wanting here in this part of the garden. So we're still coming across quite a lot of brambles and obviously big clumps of like grass that we don't want. So going off with the rotavator, it's digging all that up and digging all the stones up. We've got quite a lot of big stones here as well, so it's allowing us to get all that up. And then obviously we can't actually get any big machinery in this part of the garden anyway, so it does all have to be done by hand. So yeah, it's just going to be a long, slow job, just sifting through it all. But to be honest, it's quite enjoyable just doing a nice, easy job like this rather than major DIY. So I'll get back to it now and hopefully get this sorted. Another huge bramble root. Well, not only do we have to rotivate this, dig it up, sift through it, we now have to walk half a mile with each barrow load to get it, well, down in Butterfly Meadow. So wall garden's just there. It's not easy going up and down the steps with it, hence why we don't come out of there before you ask. It's easier taking it all the way round. And then we're levelling this out a little bit because it was a little bit, well, it made your bum twitch a little bit when you're on the tractor and it went sideways. So just to give us a little bit more breathing room when I'm on the tractor. And then all the way back up.
Said to Ash, I thought we'd have found more treasures.
You know, found lots of brambles.
Oh, yeah. Piece of slate.
What are you doing there? Hello. think
Unless
was
it's
the
a foot
base.
scrape.
Good
No, I think
It's
it's
a
the
base.
So maybe if it didn't actually sell it, you just,
I don't think it's. I think it just fell to bits.
that might be a foot scrape.
No, I think it's. Look at this, Ash.
No boot cleaner?
That's what I thought. Or is it part of the old?
Yeah, because this would have been the front of the chateau, so...
Right. I thought it might have been part of the thingy, but it's a bit far out, isn't it? So, if it's got a base on it, then it will be, won't
definitely
it?
a boot cleaner. Yeah, it's a boot cleaner.
It's like the one around the front, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Do you think there's two then? Or just that one?
There's only one on the front.
Yeah.
Because there's a step
Oh, there's a step. We found another step. We're gonna have to go that low.
there. Ow. It's like
No, it's not a step. Is it
No,
part of that
it's-
concrete thing?
it's
Is it
piece of-
just a-
It's just like to
just
hold
a
it in
stone?
place, yeah. Just to stop it moving.
They're normally cemented in there, aren't they? I think that's just a loose stone, that. It is a bit loose.
Yeah, there's no other steps there. And I
No.
wouldn't go any further because these
No,
are going to
no.
drop. This
Just
needs
a
to
little-
stay up quite high.
Yeah. Well, that's the
Still probably
end.
going to have to cover that back up realistically.
That's the end of the step there.
Yeah, it can't be that low.
Could we not dig it out?
Can have a look and put it back in.
It's
Patrick will dig it out.
leave him here for a week, I'm sure he will.
The thing is,
It's
though,
a bit of a trip hazard, but over this side.
yeah, the thing is, it's in
It's in under that.
deep. Well, it might not be under that, but it'll be in a concrete base. The other one on the corners, isn't it?
I'd say that the arms go right back into that.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's moving a bit there. Oh, that's a shame. It would be good to get it out. Oh, that's moving. Is that what's holding it in? That moved then.
Well, this hasn't seen the light of days in
God knows how many
probably
years.
200 years.
Moving. I'm probably better trying to dig it out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Whoop, hey!
And out we come.
Whew. So you'd be able to put it there somewhere, won't you?
Keep it and actually be able to use it now.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I said,
Good.
that's been buried at least 100 years,
Yeah,
if not longer.
yeah,
And it's old.
yeah.
And it actually has.
Oh, has it got writing on it?
Yes, it does.
Oh,
And they put it into clean.
yeah.
It's got something V. It might just be me.
Is it
No, there's
just
definitely
scratched?
there's definitely something written into the back of it.
Oh, give it clean.
Well, it was actual treasure, not just junky treasure. We've had lots of junky treasure, but it's actual usable treasure. We found something that hasn't been seen the light of day for at least 100 years, I'd say, probably going on 200, because this, remember, this changed from the front of the chateau to the back about 200 years ago, 220 years ago. So this likely hasn't been used as the main entrance for a long, long time. So it's just been covered up and forgotten about. So to find something like that, it is genuinely goose pimply, because you can imagine the stories and how romantic it would have been walking up through the farm, through the garden and entering the chateau. But obviously you need to clean your boots first. So we are going to reinstate it, we are going to use it, we've spoke about it. We're going to look at resetting it, we're going to put it in some concrete, clean it up obviously, put it in some concrete so it'll be here for another couple of 100 years hopefully. But again, just a cool little find, and again, just some usable treasure. And when I say usable treasure, we found lots of other things. So one of the old hooks, which I'm guessing's come from the cellar, it looked like one of the old meat hooks that they had in the cellar. Lots of bed springs or chair springs. Now about halfway down You can see that they've clearly just been throwing stuff out in the window and burning it down here just to get rid of stuff in the past. Again, don't know how long ago that was, but just old springs. You see, we found our piece off the awning in the last episode, and it looks like something out of an old dynamo, an old battery or something. So again, just little weird things. Again, more pottery, which we found everywhere, and loads of glass. Now the glass, it's come from when the porch was on here. Obviously it's deteriorated over the years. The panes have smashed and they've never been properly looked after. Or it might have been done when they took it down. They might have broke pieces and it's just been left in the soil. So we contended with that, but to get halfway along and to see it as good as it is, again, we just wanted it flat and level. And I know lots of you are going to ask why we've done it. It was a lovely lawn. It wasn't. It was 90% weeds. It was a pain in the bum. The amount of brambles that were in it as well, we were going to be fighting forever. So to actually get in there, get all the root balls out of all the weeds that have been a problem for so long, it's actually a bit of a relief, to be honest with you, because we know we're not going to have to deal with it for years. Same way as we've done this, we've done it properly, and the lawn down there just looks amazing. We want exactly the same up here. We want the same type of grass, and it wasn't the same type of grass either, and it just looked wrong. So it's a good job done. And like I say, it really highlights everything that we've got now as well, in the beds and the borders and everything. So we're halfway there. It means that we're halfway ready for Shane coming in just a little over a month's time. It gives us plenty of time to get this properly prepped. We might even get the grass seed down, get the sand down, get the grass seed down. We need to still put the irrigation in for all these beds as well, which we're going to run directly from the cellar. And it's about to absolutely bucket down here. So hope you've all enjoyed today's show. We're having fun as always. If you have, hit the like button, subscribe button, and make sure you got the bell click for notifications. And we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
If you'd like to be part of our journey and help restore the chateau, then please join us on Patreon, where you'll be part of our journey, receive a piece of the history, and get exclusive videos.